Are you a student that is looking to improve your growth mindset so that you can start achieving your goals? Or maybe you are a parent and you're wanting to help your child implement a growth mindset so they can start achieving their goals. Well, you're in luck, because in today's episode, I'm going to take you through a strategy on how students can start to implement a growth mindset so they can achieve their goals. Now, there are 5 parts to this strategy, and the 5th one is really the most important, because without that one, the rest of them won't really work. So make sure that you stay till the very end of the video and watch the 5th strategy. Hi, my name is Taylor and I am a young Aussie chick with a big goal. I want to change the education system of the world. But that's a huge task and it's going to take a lot of work, so I thought I would start with my YouTube channel to start educating people that way. But anyway, enough about me. If you are ready to hear the top 5 strategies on how a student can implement a growth mindset to start achieving their goals, this is the video for you. But before we jump in, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell so that you get notifications as to when I put out my content. I'm going to be creating videos on everything to do with mindset, personal development, basically how you can become the best version of you possible, so make sure to subscribe. Okay, so let's get to it. Okay, so I'm going to read you the definition of a growth mindset so that we can actually understand and define what it is right at the very start before we get into anything. So, in a growth mindset, people believe that their most basic abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. Brains and talents are just the starting point. This view creates a love of learning and resilience that is essential for great accomplishments. So that's actually what growth mindset is defined as online. Having a growth mindset is really what differentiates people who are more likely to actually achieve their goals versus people who will talk about having goals or potentially won't even set any goals and never achieve anything. It really helps you to feel like you're able to figure things out as you go along versus feeling stuck and thinking, oh, well, this obstacle has come up and I can't push on any further. If you have a growth mindset, you think, okay, this obstacle has come up, how can I go around it? How can I go under it? How can I get through it? You'll figure out a way, whatever it takes, to get through the obstacle. So that's sort of the basis of what a growth mindset is. Okay, so now we're going to get into the strategies of how you can actually create a growth mindset so that you can start achieving your goals. So step number 1 is to look for success when you are setting goals. If you want to have a growth mindset as a student, or if you want to teach your child to have a growth mindset, they need to be looking for the positives in every single situation. So when you're actually setting goals, look at the positive, look at the things that you actually would be able to achieve. Don't look at the obstacles or the mistakes that might come up or the mistakes you might make. Look at the positives, look at the things that are going to be achievable, set some goals that are realistic, and make sure that you always have a positive mindset about achieving those goals. Okay, now step number 2 is to eliminate negativity. This is so important for a growth mindset, because when you have negative thoughts that are controlling your mind, you're always going to be looking at the negative of the situation. So when you're trying to achieve goals, you're going to be looking at the things that you haven't done yet, the things that are taking too long, the goals that you've set that you haven't achieved. This is not what having a growth mindset is. When you have a growth mindset, even if there are negative things, you're constantly looking at the positives to make sure that you are motivating yourself and inspiring yourself to actually achieve your goals. Yes, okay, maybe you didn't hit your goal within 6 months, but maybe you'll be able to get there in 9 months, or maybe you'll be able to get there in 12 months. Whatever it is, you're still going to get there. That's the whole point, right? You're still going to achieve these goals. It's not like you're never going to achieve them just if you didn't do them on time. So look at the positive, look at how you can control the situation, even if you haven't been able to maybe achieve it on time or achieve the goal that you set out to achieve. Look at the things that you can control and always constantly have a positive mindset so you still continue to motivate yourself and work towards your goal. Okay, step number 3 is to create a vision that motivates you. So when you are trying to implement a growth mindset, if you don't know what you're working towards, if you feel like, oh, well, I'm going to work every day, I get up, I work out, I go to work, I come home, I sleep, repeat. If you're not excited, if you're not motivated about something, if you don't feel like you have your purpose in life, you need to sit down and have a think about what this potentially might be. Because there's no point in trying to have a growth mindset if you have nothing to work towards. You need to set goals, you need to have a mission or a purpose or whatever it is, something that you're working towards to help you achieve your goals. So it might be getting really good grades in school, right? So if you now have that goal, what do you need to do to get there? Reverse engineer what you need to do to get there and make a vision that shows how amazing your life can be when you achieve your goals and get really good grades in school. Like, you can put pictures up on the wall, you can write like words that inspire you every day. Whatever it is, make sure that you create a vision that inspires you. Okay, step number 4 as to how a student can implement a growth mindset to achieve their goals is to step outside of your comfort zone. So the best way to learn the biggest lessons in life is to push yourself out of your comfort zone and really try to experience things that you wouldn't usually experience, right? An example of this, I had the biggest fear of the feeling of falling. I was absolutely petrified because when I was little, I went on a roller coaster ride and it just scared me so much, it was insane. When I got to the age of 20, I decided, okay, I need to get rid of this fear because it's ridiculous. And I was trying to do things to push me outside of my comfort zone to really take my life to the next level. So what did I do to get over my fear? Well, obviously I went skydiving, right? And I'm like literally in the helicopter. My brother went out before me and I'm holding on to the edge of the helicopter like, no, I can't do this. And the guy was like, Taylor, you told me, you say this, you have to jump anyway. And I was like, oh my God. And he just like peeled my hands off the edge of the helicopter and went and like, it was so scary. Oh my God, like so scary, but at the same time, so exhilarating. Like, it was the most fun thing I've ever done in my whole life. I want to go again now. And I totally smashed that fear out of the park. Like, I'm not scared anymore of the feeling of falling. I want to go skydiving again because I had so much fun. And I felt so amazing that day because finally this fear that I had been letting control me for my whole life, it no longer had control of me anymore. So it just goes to show, like, when you push yourself out of your comfort zone, you can really start to change your mindset about your fears and achieving your goals or whatever it is. But you have to actually get out of your comfort zone first to do that. So that is step number 4. Make sure that you push yourself out of your comfort zone. Now, I would love to hear from you guys. What have you done to push yourself out of your comfort zone? Maybe you've gone skydiving. Maybe you went and asked a really cute guy on a date in a bar. Maybe you have a fear of public speaking and you did your first Facebook Live, even though that really scared you, or you did your first event. Whatever it is, let me know in the comments below what you have done to overcome your fears and push yourself outside of your comfort zone like I did when I went skydiving. Okay, and the last step as to how you can implement a growth strategy if you're a student to start achieving your goals is to actually believe in yourself. If you have a closed mindset right now and you want to have a growth mindset, you need to believe that it is possible because everything in life, all of our power comes from what we believe to be true about ourselves, right? If you believe that you can't change your mindset and it's something that's stuck in stone forever, then obviously you're not going to be able to achieve changing your mindset. But if you believe that it's possible to achieve a growth mindset and that you can achieve your goals that you're setting out to achieve as a student, then of course you're going to be able to do it because you're going to be your subconscious brain is going to be proving your conscious brain right every single day because it's like, hell yeah, I can do this. Oh yeah, I can do this. And then you just keep proving yourself right and more right. And then before you know it, you've got a growth mindset. So make sure that you believe in yourself because that is really what's going to make such a big difference. It doesn't matter what other people believe. It doesn't matter what other people tell you. If you believe in yourself, that's all that matters. Now, if you are a student and you're trying to implement a growth mindset, but it feels really hard, you're feeling overwhelmed, you're feeling like you're struggling and you're not able to do it properly, please feel free to reach out to me. I would love to support you. Shoot me an email, coachtaylorvictoria@gmail.com, and I will be able to help you out and support you in any way that I can. And if you found this video valuable and you would like to watch more videos like this one, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell so that you get notifications as to when I put out new videos every single week. And until the next episode, I'll see you later. Bye!